morning and welcome to our Wednesday night meditation. As we do with every service, at the beginning, we light the flames of faith, a call to service. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges all people, all faiths, all sentient beings comes from the one great universal presence, which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. And as Wayne lights the first candle, we light the first candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony, equilibrium, the natural way. We light the second candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the third candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for all universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle for all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for those who are yet unaware of the spirit in their lives and for the space we are holding for them here at the center. As Wayne lights the healing candle, please put silently into the light the names of anyone you wish to have experienced the healing flame of God's eternal love. Okay.
I'm thankful, so grateful. I'm one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God. I surrender, I surrender. I'm one with the Spirit all around me. I surrender, I surrender. I trust in God.
Please join me in consciousness. But there is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect, whole, and complete. That life is this center. That life is each and every God present here today or online. Recognizing that as we step forth into this thing we call life itself, we do so with purpose, with joy, and laughter, and love, compassion. For we are all that God is, and that is all that God is love, light, and the healing presence that there is all about. And as I take this moment to for gratitude, knowing that the law always says yes. I give thanks for this evening, for what a grand and glorious thing we are about to experience. And together we say, and so it is. Just wanted to let you know I did something yesterday I haven't done in quite a while. I used to travel a great deal for my job, but yesterday I took a 400-mile trip to Vandenberg Air Force Base to meet with an interior designer that I've known for about 20 years. And she's getting ready to retire. And so I called several other people that I've been working with for quite a while. And they're getting ready to retire. And it's like, there's so much living to be done at whatever age you are, that retiring really has to be something you look at with a great sense of what it is that you want to experience in your life. I went to a Science of Mind book on page 361, and this spoke to me. Then spoke the child, I have come to bring peace. I am the child of joy. And to all who will, I give it to them. I am formed of happiness. I come from the essential selfness of myself. Quietness and confidence are mine. In the heart of the soul, I have lived forever. And that's what we are. We're forever expanding, never ending, no matter what it may look like at times. We're always expanding and going further and deeper into this thing called life. And with that, I have a few announcements. Remember, this Saturday, we have the members' picnic on Saturday, June 8th. It's easy for somebody to say that, at the North Ridge Recreation Center. It's just one block south of Devonshire and east of Waseda. This is a catered event. You don't have to bring anything other than maybe a chair or a blanket to sit on. There's going to be games and all sorts of fun happening. There's a Law of Attraction group meeting Sunday, June 9th. That was yesterday. Oh, this is coming up, isn't it? At 1 p.m. on Zoom. So if you want to look into that, please contact our center and they'll get you how to reach joyvibrations@gmail.com. We have a special night honoring Juneteenth, Wednesday, June 19th at 7 p.m. with Nancy Wood and Gordon Bailey. Summer Music Camp is coming up July 8th through the 12th, and Summer Theater Camp is going to be July 15th through 19th. We would love for the congregation to help spread the news, grab a neighbor flyer outside, and make sure that there's someone in your community that you know that could grow from being in part of something so grand as a camp or a theater group. And this is done by our own Reverend Cindy, who was a teacher. With that, I'm going to introduce Wayne. Wayne is, as we've been listening to him, is an absolute marvelous, well-educated in so many fields that it's astounding. We have to have some workshops. With that, Wayne.
Thank you, Susan. Welcome. Tonight, the guided meditation is going to be with Tibetan metal bowls. They call them Tibetan metal bowls because that's where they originally originated. but they are usually made nowadays in Nepal. And most bowls are handmade, although you can buy machine-made bowls. The handmade bowls tend to be heavier. This one is 4 pounds. It's a good workout. This particular bowl is 5. So you can imagine working with these. It's a little bit different than crystal bowls. Crystal bowls are handmade. Crystal bowls are manufactured and handmade. There's a combination of how those are done. Crystal bowls are delicate. I wouldn't want to handle them personally. That's why I chose to work with Tibetan bowls. But the other reason I work with the Tibetan bowls is because not only do you have the tone of the bowl, but you also can place these bowls on a person's either back or chest and move them around. And when working with these, you get the added benefit of not only the toning of the bowls, but you get the vibration that moves through your body. And they can be used for healing. If I do a sound session with a client, I put them on it's a close-on session, different from massage. And usually I start them off laying down on their stomach with a bowl such as this and place it on their back and start a meditation and a healing session with toning the bowl and using a series of bowls at the top of their head, one at the bottom of the feet, and basically surrounding them with sound. And for this evening, what we're going to do for the meditation, I'm going to be using what is called a striker. The striker could be used in 2 different ways. It could be either used, obviously, you could also, and it's a much different sound. The other way is to use a different striker. Different sound. So depending on whatever, if you use a striker or something that's shaped differently, you'll get a different sound. So this evening, what we're going to do, every bowl has about 3 octaves. And when we start the meditation, you're just going to follow the sound to wherever it leads you. And that is what a sound healing meditation is. So as we start, all we need to do is find that comfortable place and just relax into your seat. If you choose to close your eyes, you can. And just take a deep breath in. And then just breathe out. I always start the meditation thinking of the ocean waves and just see that water coming into the shore, breathing out, and then as you breathe back in, just see that water going back, and just feel that motion of the tides, the water coming in and moving out. And we will begin. wiggle your fingers and just come back into the room. End of the meditation. Thank you.
Wayne, I want you to take a moment and tell us about your certifications in all of these situations.
Okay, so I am certified in Tibetan bowls, and I do healing work with these, and I am also certified in crystal Reiki therapy, which is energy work, which is a combination of hands-on healing and also working with crystals to align chakras and energy centers. And I am also certified working with guides and angels. And I do oracle card readings also.
A talented man. Let's give him another big round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the master, where is he? He left. Is there anyone who would like to share anything of their experience on this? Please.
I just have a question. How long is a typical session?
A session can be 30 minutes to an hour. So usually what I'll do is a combination of crystal therapy for about 15 minutes, just kind of aligning in the chakras. And then I would then lead into doing the bowls and placing them on where is needed for the person that I'm working with. Obviously, since these things have a vibration, the first question I ask anybody is, do you have any metal in your body? Because it will vibrate. And if you have a pacemaker, I don't work with people with a pacemaker or metal. I will use it outside of the body, not directly on the body. And obviously, if anybody's pregnant, we don't do that. But anybody else, I can do a healing session with them from 30 minutes to an hour.
Thank you. It's absolutely. And if anyone wants to take an opportunity, come up and hold one of these bowls while he hits it. The vibration is so incredible. We experienced that earlier. It's an absolute treat to feel the energy that's coming off of these bowls. And once again, Wayne, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I guess we're out of here early this evening. Thank you, thank you. And I'd like to remind you that we do this every Wednesday, not these bowls, but meditation. And if we come together as a group, that meditation becomes stronger and stronger. And this center, as it's growing and growing, it really thrives on the vibration of meditation here in this beautiful church. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you once again.